Going on? I'm Cap here, and this is my match versus Woof. What I brought was Heatran, Blastoise, Mega Sceptile, Tapu Bulu, Kyurem, and Zapdos. What he brought was Weavile, Reuniclus, Megalopony, Aromatisse, Regirock, and Salamence. This is a battle against a good friend of mine. Helps me build. It should be a pretty good match. I hope you guys do all enjoy it. So, let me set this off. Music is off. Dark. And, actually, no, I can just play with the music off. So here we have Heatran lead to get Rocks up, and he leads Weavile. This works out really well for us, as I can just fully set up Rocks, predicting him to switch. Oh, sorry, that's about a different league. And then I switched to Blastoise, fully physically defensive, actually predicting what he was going to go for. And yeah, I didn't go for Rocks. So, oh, yeah, let me pause this. So, so I started this off, and what I did was, I thought he was going to go for like a low kick or like, ground DMZ something. I was looking at what his moves were, and he got like or HP ground. I thought he had a chance of doing if he was like running just enough special attack investment to Heatran. So I switched down to Blastoise, who's fully physically defensive that can take on most of his team, other than bar Reuniclus and Aromatisse or this if it's special. But Blastoise, I predict Reuniclus switch in, but Toxic misses, so, actually, no, I don't, I spam and then I go for a Toxic here, and it misses. It did not end up mattering, but it did waste a turn, because he was, he wasn't going down to Toxic due to, his ability, Magic Guard, so Toxic didn't have anything to do with it, and he goes for Focus Blast, which does a bit less, and what I can do is, repeatedly Scald over and over again with a critical hit that makes it a bit more, fair. But as I hear, I'm sacking off Blastoise as I can't really switch much in for free. So I'm just going to keep leaving Scald, sacking Blastoise off as he can live this, but he does get a crit, so that is very annoying for my Blastoise. Blastoise has a few key checks to some things, especially the Salamence, which probably will have with Bulu in this. That was my Salamence check. So, actually, it's specially defensive. Sorry, I'm dumb. That's why it's taking so many hits, but like, he's gonna just keep going for the recover. Big smart. Not trying to lose, but I can take one more Focus Blaster / Psychic now. So he will end up being like 50% anyways at the end of this, because I go down to 2, and what he'll do is he'll knock me out here. And after I go for the Skull, so he ends up at like 42%. Actually, no, he goes to the recover. So this is a bit of like a stally kind of thing, but I can knock him down to like 60 and 66, and then he knocks me out here. So yep. Reuniclus is down to like 66. Blastoise was kind of my check to it, as it is my fully specially defensive wall. But I can go in Sceptile here, threaten it out. And he goes there as I can go for Leaf Storm. It does lower. That was the only thing that could kill the Reuniclus. Threatening it out, and what I can do is I can switch into Heatran now pretty freely as I can 4 times resist. And Febreze is just going to go for a Wish Protect, Wish, and switch out. So, this thing I had problems with is a pretty long game. So that's basically what happened. Comment if you want me to do live calm as well. Sorry I haven't been posting as much as I should be. He goes for that, and I go for the Will-O-Wisp, burning this team, which actually ends up being very bad. Me burning this Salamence, which I'm furious with now that I did that. But I predicted the Megalopony switch. And yes, this is a defensive special Salamence. So this thing is annoying. I set the Leaf Seed against it just to get extra health recovery, as this was also Salamence check, as you can see. And I think that's HP poison, but I don't know for sure. So I'm just trying to gain as much health back as possible. And what I've seen from this is I can take one more HP poison, but what I can do is I can just really switch to Heatran and nullify that. But he is smart and just goes for Roost. And I can get Leaf Seed and burn damage off on this thing. Goes for Hydro Pump. I love it. I go Flash Cannon. I get Leaf Seed and burn. He's gonna go for, most likely, just gonna go for Hydro Pump. No, not Hydro Pump. He's most likely just gonna go for Roost, but me being dumb switches out into Tapu Bulu, predicting a Hydro Pump. But Roost was a play there, 110%. And yeah, so that's happened there. I get some health recovery back due to burn, and yeah. So since Zapdos, freaking like a ground type move or something, or Richie Poison, Heatran would have been fine there. But here I can threaten him out. This, I use my Burn My Z move, Z Metal Sound, with the, yeah, so I get that there. Lower special attack and get my special attack up and lower special defense. Here, what I should have done is I should not have agility. I should have just hit him and then gone to, and then, see, so if I hit him, knocked him down to 30 then, and then gotten him. So then I was hoping for a para, just in case, so a para hack or something would have exploded, just in case Rock Slide missed and took out my Zapdos. So Regirock for Zapdos, it currently right now 5-4. He's going to be Vile, I switch into Kyurem. Both ice types, so I'm a dragon, so I have to switch out, protect his ice shard, but he switches out, and I can go for Flash Cannon here, so that helped. He can go for a Wish, and oh no, he just switches out and goes back into Reuniclus as I Flash Cannon, and he's gonna recover this damage most likely, unless he was being dumb and sacking it off. But I go into Sceptile, thinking, yeah, he's gonna recover, and I get that free switch in as he's back at 100%. Energy Ball, yep, so that's what I do there. Psychics me, and I have to now, this is a rule about, and Energy Ball knocks him out, so that was super good. If Sceptile went down there, that could have been very bad. But here, I don't know why he went that, where he could have just ice sharded. But he did that and wished up, and he's gonna protect and wish again, I'm guessing most likely. So I see that happen. Me energy balling being dumb. I don't know why he didn't go with that Weavile and just ice shard, but I guess that would have drawn out any other mon like Bulu, or most likely Heatran. But here I go to Bulu. And with my sister comes upstairs, special attack didn't really matter because I'm physically attacking Bulu, because who special attack Bulus? Here Febreze, and he goes into Mets. So there, that's the annoying part. So there's a Toxic. If I had Toxic this thing, it would have been so much better, 120% better. Least she was the play there, anyways. Here I can go into Kyurem, and here now this is where especially defensive Salamence comes into play, as I try to go for the Ice Shard, and he just goes into Febreze. Oh, but actually going for the Dragon Balls, predicting something different, such as, this is still too KO'd. And I can go to Heatran here, and he can double back out into Weavile. So, yeah, this is a good friend of mine. It was a really competitive game, super fun to play. He low kicks, that's that I was afraid of the first time, so that's why I was confused, didn't go for it. And he got that off, so I go into Sceptile, who is faster. And he could have Ice Sharded there, but I don't think he has the Ice Shard, and I can outspeed this Lopunny. Because of my set, I live a fake out, and I can take out the Lopunny. So, Lopunny down. No kills for that, as he was talking smack at trying to get kills Lopunny beforehand. And he's probably just going to wish or something, but he actually does go for the Moonblast to knock me out. So, 2 to 3. Kyurem is my only way of taking down Ments and Aromatisse, and Blue actually can install it. Aromatisse as well with the Toxic, but here it just goes into that. I'm going to Leech Seed, predicting this one because last time I Toxic and he went into this thing, and that was a misplay. So I can gain Bandlock to help doing the grassy terrain and Leech Seed as he goes into Burn. So, yeah, so as you can see, Woof does win this in the end. He goes to the HP Poison. I'm going to double back. I should double back. I think I double back into Bulu, predicting him to go out into Aromatisse, or into something different. It ends up being a 1-0. Surprisingly, I don't know. So, like, there's some misplays that he made, there's some misplays that I made. So, Ice Shard against the, against my, Sceptile. Could have done that a long time ago, but never did. So, that was really weird. So, he got the free switching into Febreze, Flash Cannon, and if he didn't go for a Wish there, read it, but he did, and that was, pretty crucial. But this, Flash Cannon was, I believe, a roll. No, oh yeah, this next Flash Cannon was a roll. Yeah, so this one was a roll, and he used max calm, so he does live it. So I did switch out into Bulu, which I don't believe is a misplay in my eyes, but whatever. So Bulu, I go into there, and I have to Leech Seed here, because if he goes into Ments, that's the play, and if I Toxic, then he gets a free switch in, so I have to Leech Seed again. trying to get as much health recovery back. So he goes into this. This is where I wish I had Toxic take. The Toxic damage would have been so much better, as it racks up 12% after multiple turns. So yeah, this was a pretty long battle. Leaf Seed, I can get that recovery back as he does that, and I believe I double Leaf Seed here. Nope, I Horn Leech. So I do that, get my health back, as this also was a rule, because he had no defensive investment, but it wasn't actually a rule. But I Toxic it there. It wasn't actually a rule because I forgot about Grassy Terrain, but Toxic does help against this thing finally, but I do believe it has Heal Bell. Wait, did it have Heal Bell? But Grassy Terrain's now gone. Yeah, Aromatherapy, so there goes the burn on Mence. So now I can Toxic it, but it was a little bit too little too late. Here, I believe I Toxic again, as I'm at 0.5 attack. So I finally get the Toxic onto that, which is great. But he's going to probably Aromatherapy again. He goes reverse, so this is where the Toxic damage is going to start racking up, as I have Leaf Seed and Toxic. With the only thing that could have been better is if I Gassy Train up. So here I see that I can barely take, I think I can barely take another HP poison. Yeah, so if that last one's roll, 58.3 is 59, I should be able to live one more. So what I do here is I can go for Horn Leech to get some extra health back, as now I guarantee live one, and Toxic is starting to rack up on him. And what I should have done here is just double Leaf Seeded, but I think I did actually double Leaf Seed. No, a Horn Leech to get a little bit of extra damage off, which is 3.3, so that didn't really matter. Negligible damage, so he goes into 20% here, and he has the choice to get me, and I go into Kyurem. So yeah, that's basically the game. Kyurem can't knock Febreze out in 2 hits, or in 1 hit, and I have to go for knock myself into Ice Beam, as that is the only way I win, and so to freeze him. And yeah, so I lose there. And he wins basically because of Intimidate on the Mence and being a defensive Mence. So that was good prep on his part. He goes for Moonblast just to lower my he gets a crit. Crit could have mattered. I don't know for sure actually, because with him being 20% HP poison, I actually could have had a chance to live, but we went over it, and it was pretty close. I think it was a roll based on my set and his set. So yeah. Crit did matter in the end, I believe. So the Intimidate, it bring me down to 37% instead of I would have been like at 50 something ish after Grassy Terrain and like stuff. So yeah, on Team Builder I did say blue was my Mence check, and HP Poison was a great bring on his part. I do believe I could have won this game. Didn't play the best. He played very well. I do believe I played well as well, but just not as good as I think I could have. And I thought what he got was Brit sets. He knows how to team build. I kind of know how he team builds, so it was a great battle. And 1-0, 20% Toxic Mence wins it for him, which I thought was pretty good. And yeah. Woof, if you're watching this, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Everybody else, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment if I should do live commentary. I was just in playoffs in a different league. I did, actually, I'm not going to tell you what happened. If you want to see that, also comment down below. If you want to see that, make sure to watch the whole thing. And if you did watch the whole thing, also I'll leave the team builder and the channel for this league that I actually own this league with Woof and 2 others. The 2 others did get replaced because they did leave after antics. But yeah, I'm in a bit sick lately, so I haven't been as much. I might do different games here. Like I don't know really yet. I can figure out some different things on here. But yeah, so it's been Capital. See you guys all, and peace. Goodbye.